One generation's tragedy is the next one's joke. Welcome back to Should You Watch This with the Popcorn Priest, home of the Golden Bucket, a weekly podcast where movie enthusiasts, current and ex-movie theater projectionists, new and old friends, take the time to talk about a movie that we just watched and answer that very question, should or shouldn't you watch this? New decade, new rules.
There's something really scary about a guy with a knife who just snaps.
Behind the voice.
You better start running.
Beneath the mask.
Not real.
Is a terrifying secret.
I heard you got a phone call from the killer.
That can't be revealed.
Oh my God.
Until the very end.
Why are you doing this?
Can't save them. All you can do is watch.
Get out behind you! Scream 4. Rated R. In theaters everywhere, April 15th.
Scream 4. I'd like to welcome back my Ghostface Sherpa, JJ, to the show.
Thanks for having me, Popcorn. Good to be here in person.
Yeah, if you can't tell, if you're not listening or watching this on Spotify, head over there because you can see our setup. We're in my house, in my office, in the Ghostface HQ.
We got the Ghostface Center.
He's presented front and center. We got some spooky lights. We're ready to break down Scream 4 this week and next week. And then as a special treat for us, not for you, we're going to watch Scream 5 right after this. So pretty pumped.
Yeah.
The details for this one. 10 years after the original Woodsboro murders, one of the survivors returns home. That's kind of a lame. One of the survivors. I guess it's better, not spoilery.
Yeah. I just love that we're back in Woodsboro, baby.
Yeah. One of the survivors returns home to promote their new book about surviving trauma. Wonder who that could be.
Yeah, just tell us it's Sydney.
It's just Sydney. She's the main character. Anyway, only for a new Ghostface killer to emerge, targeting a new group of teens. Directed by the venerable Wes Craven, R.I.P. 2015. Salute you, Wes. We've mentioned it multiple times, but director of such hits as The Hills Have Eyes 1 and 2, the original, Swamp Thing, Nightmare on Elm Street, Scream 1, 2, 3, and now Scream 4. And don't forget the box office smash, Vampire in Brooklyn.
Hits.
So, again, we just want to say this is the last film directed by Wes Craven before he died from, I didn't know he died from brain cancer.
Yeah, 2015.
Man, he was 76.
Too young.
Yeah, I think you think of, there's Clint Eastwood, Ridley Scott. They're directing into their 90s, dude. So
yeah, we were robbed of a Scream 5 and 6 by a Craven.
I think he would have probably given us another one for sure.
For sure.
Actually, in my research, there was talks about a 5, and they were in development, and then the TV series or something came out. So that's a bummer, man. Wes Craven stated he was not going to return as director unless the script was as good as Scream 1.
All right. I don't know if you could ever be as good as Scream 1, but
I mean, it's him and Williamson back, so that's pretty cool, and that's what we need all the time, unless they're not alive. Top billed stars are Neve Campbell. Now Neve is top.
she should be. She should always be top billed.
Yeah. Top billed stars are Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox. David Arquette is now third instead of first, which is fine with me. Roger Jackson reprises his role as the voice.
Yeah.
Kristen Bell is in this. Allison Brie, Hayden Panettiere,
You got it.
Emma Roberts, Rory Culkin,
Culkin's in this.
Home Alone's brother,
He's in it.
and Anthony
Fuller.
Anthony Anderson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Fuller. That's Fuller
Yeah.
from Home Alone.
Wets the bed.
I mean, I wet the bed after I watched this movie by myself, but
Lots of stabbings.
oh my
Excited
gosh.
to talk about them.
Okay, runtime of 1 hour 51 minutes. Keeps in line with the rest of the series, which is great.
I love it. I love that all the screams are like less than 2 hours. They're all like
Perfect.
150 to 2 hours. Perfect for a horror movie.
Crisp. Keep it under 2 hours, and I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
Genre on Rotten Tomatoes says horror comedy. Mystery and thriller is gone. That's good.
Yeah, but this has less comedic elements than like the last one.
Yeah, we all know that it needs to just be horror. IMDb comes back with dark comedy again, slasher horror, suspense mystery, teen horror's back, whodunit, horror mystery. It's too many.
Yeah, just give me horror, maybe like slasher horror subgenre.
All right, speaking of the reviews, dude. Okay, IMDb gives us a 6.2 out of 10, which is up from Scream 3, from 187,000 reviews. Rotten Tomatoes gives this a 61% from 190 critics and 57% from 50,000 audience
Oh,
reviews.
I thought the audience would be higher for sure.
That's what I thought too, because now being like, after seeing 3 and now I'm done with 4, I'm like, this is better than 3.
Four is better.
So it is weird, and critics were liking this one more. Streaming right now on Paramount Plus, maybe.
It's there right now.
It's there right now at the time of this recording, but I just get the physical media, which I also, it's a pre-beef. We only have, one on 4K? Or 2?
2's on there.
Okay.
And I think like 5 and 6, but not 4. So explain that.
I mean, we have 6 of them. Why can't we get... You'd think after a decade, you would get a box set somewhere.
Yeah, maybe they're waiting for 7. We'll see.
Well, on that. So, not 7. I'm excited for 7. The thumbs down was for no physical media and a set. I want a box set with some kind of like...
Some ghost face cover.
Yeah, like a cool steel case or like a fake knife. I don't know, something in there. All right, I guess we're to the part of the show, reviews.
Let's do it.
Popcorn reviews, the reviews. As you know, we've kind of trimmed back the reviews. It got a little too meaty, so we're down to 2. So, or excuse me, 4. 2 10 out of 10s and 2 1 out of 10. So, and I've saved some bangers for you, dude.
All right. Let's hear them.
You want to end on a good note, always, right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. First, 1 out of 10. I want my money back. And this is written by Tom Noble.
Okay.
And he writes it like a letter. It's formatted in his review like a letter. He says, hey, to start out as a letter. I don't know who I am the most angry with here. What's that sentence mean? I don't know what that means.
Mr. Noble.
He says, I don't know who I am the most angry with here. I guess that kind of makes sense. The entire cast of this film, or the people that have rated it as a 7.2 on IMDb, that's interesting because that means the rating has gone down since this review, which was given to us in 2011. So,
Man, I thought this would be going up.
Interesting. Me and my friends actually went to the cinema believing this would be an okay film. Usually IMDb scores are fairly accurate, and a horror movie with a 7+ rating couldn't be that bad, right? Well, guess what? It was. After about 30 minutes, me and my friends decided to watch the film as a comedy, which made it slightly better.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do not pay for this film, ever. Actually, don't even watch it if you're being paid to watch it. And then he signs his name, Tom.
Yeah, I disagree. You can pay for this. It's a good time.
Yeah, I mean, okay. We're going to probably say this multiple times in this show, but this is the 4th one. If you've watched all 3, like, what are you doing? I don't, why are you,
it Core 3 are back. We're back in Woodsboro. We got Roger Jackson. Come on.
I just don't get it. But anyway, here's our first 10 out of 10. Blew this true fan away.
Okay. What's his name?
From Packer Frank.
Oh.
Not sure what that means. Maybe he's a Packers fan?
Yeah, he's definitely a Fudge Packer fan.
I couldn't believe that it was real when I told myself afterward that this movie was better than the original. Wes Craven outdid himself this time and had me smiling out of sheer delight, then jumping like those actually around me. I had more of everything that the original had and left the midnight showing with the theater's worth of people who you could hear buzzing about the theories that they had on who did it. I was shocked at how great the movie I'd been waiting years to see really was. There was always the voice in my head telling me not to get my hopes up for this, and even though I did, I was still blown away. Scream 4 is a must-see for anyone who's seen Scream or for anyone looking for a fun, scary movie. 10 out of 10.
Love the enthusiasm.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I added a little too much to Mr. Packer Frank, but
Yeah.
I think he's right. Like if you've seen the rest of them, like you got to keep going.
Gotta keep going. And he was a true fan, true F Packer. And I'm glad that, like, you know, he enjoyed the theater experience. I remember, like, yeah, because when you go see a Scream, you're like, who's going to be the killer?
Yeah,
You know,
that's
throwing out theories. It's fun. It's a
that's
good
the
time.
novelty
Yeah.
of the show. Yeah, so I like that. Here's our last one out of 10, and it's a doozy. So Tara Creates says she gave this review, or her, or they, 2011. Just gosh awful. Scream 4 sucks. Long limp donkey dicks.
Whoa.
That's the title.
Whoa.
Wes, David, and Courtney owe America a refund. Whoa. Okay, here we go. And this is all caps, by the way. So it's going to be hard for me to read. What's your favorite scary movie? Not this one. Yikes. It's not even a horror movie as much as a horrible movie.
Ooh, I see what
Whoa.
she did there.
Okay. Hard to believe a lame slasher flick could also be preachy and pretentious while contradicting itself. Wow, if Courtney and David really hate the media so much, then leave the business.
I don't know what that is.
She's like calling them out to stop making anything in the industry.
What did Courtney Cox and David Arquette do to you, Tara?
I mean, ruin a 2-hour portion of her life, I guess.
Apparently.
You owe us that much. After all the hype for this stinker, the script is even more ridiculous than the other 3 installments. Okay, again, why are you coming back? You apparently hate the other 3.
Yeah, if you're over 3, you got to stop.
Yeah, don't come back. If you go to a restaurant and you get explosive diarrhea 3 times,
I'm not coming
you
back.
you're going to go back for a 4th?
Nah.
Okay. That was a little gross, but it had to be said. Yes, it is possible. Full of horrible acting and cheesy one-liners, and of course, a predictable, endless story that goes nowhere slowly. The lead girl, Sydney's cousin, WTF, LOL. She is simply wretched. Her performance is so over the top that for a moment she makes even Arquette look like an actor.
Dang. Shots fired.
But only for a moment. He's a joke. The only good thing is seeing that Courtney Cox is eating again.
How dare her?
And not totally emaciated, looking like she was in Scream 3, back when she and Jen were competing with Ally McBeal for skinny girl ratings.
This girl has some issues.
The movie is more of a bad comedy than a bad horror picture, and the only true horror here is knowing you paid your good money in this Bush economy,
Okay.
harkening back to Bush, to find out once again that indeed, yep, all the Scream movies suck long, limp donkey dicks. Shame on you, Wes Craven. You used to make actually good horror movies. WTF. Get off the cash cow and get back to basics and make a real scary movie again. 1 out of 10.
She just needs to stop. She's got a lot of hate in her heart.
She
I hope she's doing all right these days.
You know what she could use is like a spiritual healing retreat
Yeah.
with like yoga and stuff.
Yeah. But I don't want to hear that. That was garbage.
That was pretty bad. All right, here's our last 1 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. This comes to, and this is long, but I don't even care. This is comes to us from Jergasmic.
Okay.
Don't need to dwell on that name. I know I'm going to say it again. Jergasmic says, worth the 11-year wait. When the first Scream came out in 1996, my grandma took me opening night.
Whoa! Shout out, Granny.
Shout out to Granny. Whoa,
Granny's
that's
awesome.
That's awesome. I was 10 at the time. Do you think that's too early for Scream 4?
For Scream 4, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Yeah.
I think Scream 3, if you're going to be a 10-year-old, is probably, again, I don't endorse this, but that's probably the only one I think you could probably
Yeah.
hit
Couple
up.
more years. It depends on how mature this dude is.
I think it's too early. But
Yeah.
anyway, he says I was 10 at the time, but I fell in love with Scream. Oh, maybe. Okay, so he went to the first one in 1996. Okay, not Scream 4. Okay, I read it correctly, it just didn't register in my brain. Then the next two installments came out, and I watched each one opening night in the theater and fell in love with the franchise even more. I wasn't old enough to actually see the movies in the theater. You just said you did.
Yeah, but by himself, I think. So he's with Granny.
Oh, he's with Granny. Okay, chill Granny. So I had to sneak in, but it was worth the risk. Okay, so maybe Granny took him to 1, and he snuck into 2 and 3.
There you go.
Okay, we're there. Wes Craven is a genius when it comes to his Scream movies. Scream is known for its wit, humor, and tongue-in-cheek way of parodying itself and other slasher movies. Scream 4 brings back the magic. I agree. Brings back the magic of the first movie in all its glory. Many of the characters and scenes are reminiscent of the first film. Emma Roberts is the new Neve Campbell. Hayden Panettiere is this movie's Rose McGowan, and so forth. Okay. It's almost like they're trying to remake the first movie, but with all the original players still in it. You'll sit in the theater and be brought back to 1996. I agree with that statement. I felt like a return to form.
Yeah. Well, we're back in Woodsboro again, and it revolves around high school students. So
It was cool.
yeah.
When the magic first happened, maybe whisper to your friend next to you, I remember that from the first movie. The opening sequence in Scream 4 will have you cowering in your seat and rolling on the floor with laughter. I wasn't laughing. I was terrified. And I was confused, and I didn't know what was going on, but we'll get there. Scream movies are known for its horror, suspense, and humor, and Scream 4 is no different. The kills in this film are fast, and some are hard to watch. One kill early in the movie was the most intense and uneasy killing in Scream history, in my opinion. I kind of agree.
Yeah, I know which one she's talking about.
I kind of agree with that. The 3 original characters, she says Never Campbell. I think she made a mistake, but I kind of like it. David Arquette and Courtney Cox hold a special place in any fan's heart, much like the toys in Toy Story 3.
Do you think that's the first time this cast has been compared to the Toy Story cast as well?
Exactly. Since Scream 4 has rewritten the rules of horror, you actually fear for their lives in this movie. My heart was racing anytime one of these 3 were alone. I was afraid for them. I was a little iffy about the new actors coming into play, mainly Emma and Hayden. Yeah. Emma blew me away. She shed her Nancy Drew image. I guess she played Nancy Drew, and gave a surprise performance I wasn't expecting from her. Hayden Panettiere is one of my least favorite actresses, but quickly became one of my favorite actresses in this movie.
There you go.
And she also gave a performance I wasn't expecting. Scream 4 is perfect for anyone who is a fan of the franchise. I used to say trilogy, but now I guess I can't. It revitalizes the slasher genre and brings us back to that fateful night in 1996, which you mentioned when we watched.
Granny.
Yeah, shout out to Granny. When we watched the first movie, I do, however, suggest you familiarize yourself with the past movies if you don't really know them. There are a lot of references to the past movies that you may not catch. If you already saw the past films, I would suggest watching them again so it's fresh in your mind, which is what we're doing. It's a public service announcement here. You won't be disappointed. I waited 11 years for one line towards the end of the movie that will have any fan screaming and cheering. I can't say what it is without spoiling the movie. You'll just have to see for yourself. 10 out of 10.
Nice. Glad they enjoyed it.
I mean, I waited 35 years, so yeah.
Yeah. I remember it was a long wait. And when this dropped in theaters, I was definitely hyped.
Okay, that's a really good question. no one was expecting a 4 because they said it in all the taglines. This is the end. This is the end of the trilogy.
Wasn't expecting a 4. 10 years
What did you think about it? Was there rumors? Like, I'm curious.
I remember Emma Roberts was going to be the new Sydney. I thought I was going into this thinking Sydney's might die because this is going to be a new franchise with new stars. So like Emma Roberts was going to be the new Sydney and the new cast, like with Hayden and everybody, and they're going to follow them in like a new trilogy. And I thought this might be the last time we see Sydney, like, or maybe she's going to go off and then like, you know, be mentioned in the future ones. But so I'm glad it worked out the way it did.
That's interesting because obviously I don't know what I was doing in 2011. I just wasn't watching Scream movies. That's for sure.
You were on the Scream train, but now you are.
I'm on.
You respect the ghost face.
All right. Well, let's get into the top 5 reasons why you should watch Scream 4. Cover your ears. All right, 5 reasons. As always, just add what you think, but here's my 5 reasons. If you like horror films about horror films about horror films about horror films, this is for you.
You could keep going a couple more too.
I kind of think like it works. It was a joke from our first pod, and it keeps going, so I love it.
Yeah.
Number 2, if you want your mind blown into next Tuesday while watching the opening, clear your next Tuesday schedule because it's insane.
Love the opening.
I had to pause it, and I texted JJ, and I was like, what is going on? I don't know what is real and what is not real.
Yeah.
It was a cool opener.
It's a great opener. A lot of people like don't like it, but I love it because it's like, what am I watching?
I like that it's so... It's trying to be, you know, each movie up until 4 is there's a sequence where there's murder happening, killing happening, and then this one it's just like a gut punch, boom boom, and I think it's really good.
Yeah, I remember the theater experience on that one was the theater was losing it.
Really,
after like the third one, I remember people were just there's an audible. In the theater, just people going crazy.
I remember saying, this is what I did out loud by myself in my theater. I go, what?
Yeah.
Because I was like blown away. It's crazy. All right, here's number 3. If you feel like Scream 3 didn't have enough blood, this is for you.
Yeah, this one takes it up a notch.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it. If you haven't listened to Scream 3, head over there and watch Scream 3, by the way. But the blood quantity has dipped from 1, 2, and 3. Now it's coming right back up.
Yeah.
So, number 4, if you like whodunits and you're okay with some stabs on stabs and you want to have a good time, then this is for you. I keep saying that because I'm not a horror guy, but this appeals to me, and I think it's really cool because it's about Hollywood movies just as much as it is about horror movies.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stabbings in this one. This one might be the most gruesome. I feel like
it's even up until this point, or for all of them.
Up until this point.
Okay. Please don't. I thought you were gonna give me some heart attacks.
No, and then coming from 3, where it's just like pretty tame. This one's just on another level.
Oh man. Okay. Well, I'm excited for what's next. My heart. I'm not even kidding you. I'm like so excited to watch 5 right now.
Man,
I kind of.
It's gonna go down. Some stuff's gonna go down, bro. Some big stuff.
All right, and finally, number 5. If you've watched this is. I mean, it goes without saying. If you watch 1, 2, and 3, I think you're obligated to watch this. I think as a rule.
You have to. Yeah, you have to do it.
There's rules of horror movies, and there's.
But if you're like the reviewer who hated the first 3, then don't watch it.
Yeah, I agree. If you like it and you've watched it, I think you're obligated to watch it. And that's what I think about. Like, people get so up in arms about these franchises like Aliens or Predator, and listen, guys, they're giving us another Predator and they're giving us another Scream. Just go. Give your dollars and we might get another one.
Yeah.
It's like, give me a break. All right. Any other reasons that I missed?
No, all those are good. Wes Craven, Kevin Williamson, the core 3 are back.
Mm-hmm.
So Roger Jackson, star of the show, amazing again.
And the, like you said, the core 3 cast too is back, and I like that. It feels comforting to me. I don't know why. I feel like they need to be there. I don't know what's going to happen in 5. I'm so like clean. My mind is clean, so I don't even know who's going to show up.
Yeah, you're going in blind.
I do know that because I watched Wednesday with my kids. I know that Jenna Ortega is in it. That's it. That's all I know. So, all right. You ready for By the Numbers?
Let's do it.
All right, let's get into By the Numbers.
Sir, the possibility of successfully navigating an asteroid field is approximately 3,720 to 1.
Never tell me the odds.
All right, new soundbite for By the Numbers. What is the budget for Scream 4, JJ?
So I came across this. I think it's 40 million.
Yeah, same as Scream 3, ironically, which is kind of crazy. They stayed the same, even though we got in Bush's economy, inflation here. It stayed the same though.
That's still pretty expensive though for a slasher.
I agree. I think it's because of the cast. There's like a lot of names in this.
Give them their money.
Yeah,
they deserve it.
Yeah, exactly. So, what do you think the box office haul was?
Which one?
For 4.
The domestic or world?
You could give me both, all, whatever you think.
I think it's like 100 million, isn't it, total?
You're right. I mean, I'll just do it nice.
Yeah.
So we don't hurt our ears. Yeah, 95.9 million. Domestic was low, and it was 38.1 million, and international was 57.8.
Oh man, it didn't even make back its money domestically.
No. And, comparatively, we've got, Scream 1 came in at, let's see, 173. Scream 2 was 172. And then Scream 3 was 161, which were all very comparable. But it's kind of a bummer. And that's probably why we waited so long for Scream. Mm-hmm. Which is Scream 5, but they screwed up the name.
Yeah, originally, Craven and Williamson, they were going to do 5 and 6, and this didn't perform as well as they wanted to. And so that's why we have to wait another decade for Scream 5.
You know what? This is a hot take right now, but I'm going to blame all the people who didn't go see Scream 4 for Wes Craven's brain cancer.
And not giving us a 5.
Oh, geez, dude.
Yeah, why do you think this didn't do so well?
I don't know, because listen, here's another crazy stat. It made $10 million in DVD Blu-ray sales.
I don't know where you get these Blu-ray sales numbers from, but I'll believe you.
$10 million.
Yeah.
And that's in our time, not in 2011.
Yeah.
So it boggles my mind. Okay, where do you think this fell in the rankings of 2011?
Oh, not good.
Not good. Mm-mm.
Not good. Definitely not good.
I'm going to just say it, 72nd.
Oh, geez.
It's really sad because the other ones were like top 20.
Yeah.
All of them were. And 1 and 2 were in top 10.
Yeah. So I was thinking why this didn't do so well. And maybe it's just because it was so long, like the gap. And then I know the marketing wasn't too good with this one.
Probably.
And then I did come across something online where I remember there's so many spoilers at the time.
Oh.
Like people were just posting the killers like immediately and just spoiling for everybody.
Yeah, that's kind of, we're entering the age of neckbeards and idiots who just want to ruin it for everybody.
Yeah, especially in those days. And then 2, maybe like Scary Movie. So like those were like crushing it at this time, and like, do people just not respect the ghost face?
Oh man, I haven't. Listen, I have a confession. I haven't seen any of the Scary Movies. I have seen. I think. Tell me if I'm right, but I have seen a clip, and I use it all the time, even though I've never seen it. But is it Chris Elliott? He's like a butler.
Yeah, with
and
the
he's kind of got a hook hand, and he's like, "Let me get that with my good hand." I always do that when someone has like a really heavy box or a heavy suitcase. I'm like, "Oh, let me get that with my good hand."
Yeah, we gotta check those out after.
All right. Well, this was not surprising, but in 2011, the top 10. This is, I think, it's just a snapshot of where movies were already going and headed to. We've got number 1, Harry Potter's Part 2, the Deathly Hallows Part 2, so a sequel. Transformers: Dark of the Moon 2, sequel. Pirates of the Caribbean: On Stranger Tides, sequel. Twilight Saga: Breaking Dawn Part 1, sequel. Number 5, Mission Impossible: Ghost Protocol, sequel.
Amazing.
Number 1. Oh my, I think it's my favorite of all of them. It's so good. Kung Fu Panda 2, Fast 5, Hangover 2, Cars 2. It's like
all sequels.
All sequels.
Yeah.
So, man, if everyone was sitting there, it's like that's the canary in the mine. It was coming. So
yeah,
it's a bummer.
But we love Scream 4.
Yeah, we do. It's the lowest grossing Scream film and the only one to gross under $100 million. Kind of a spoiler for Scream 5, which I'm about to see really soon.
I don't understand. Like,
it's really good.
Yeah.
The film was also released to coincide with the 15th anniversary of the release of Scream, which I think is dope.
Yeah.
Courtney Cox and David Arquette, who were married in 1999 after meeting during the making of Scream 1, had filed for separation in October of 2010. Although there was slight tension on the set, they're said to have remained professional and respectful of each other. Mm-hmm. They later divorced in May of 2012.
I hate that. I hate that they're not together.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how if they're in the movie at all.
Yeah, what happens in 5?
Which I don't know, and how they're going to act towards each other. I don't know. This is a lot of anticipation.
Yeah.
All right, a couple more numbers. At 4 installments, this initially landmarked the Scream franchise as being one of the only horror franchises to have both its main characters as well as its director return for all of its sequels.
Love it.
That's pretty cool, and that doesn't happen very often.
Nah, shout out Wes.
This is interesting. It's also a number. At a table read on June 25th, 2010, the actors and actresses were told to stop reading at page 75 to prevent those already cast in the film from knowing the climax.
Seems like, all the Scream movies, they never know the ending until the very end, like filming.
I think it's probably because of what happened in 3, where they had the script rewrites because
so many leaks,
Columbine, and the leaks. They had to rewrite they were going to have like 3 or 4 different killers. Taglines, just one. New decade, new rules. So
I like that.
We went from 16, 15, 17 taglines to 1.
Yeah.
I like that. Any other numbers?
Couple numbers. This took 60 days to shoot.
It's a number.
Yeah, it's a number. And then there's another number. Jill, Emma Roberts, has a U2 poster on her bedroom wall. It's a number.
It's a number.
But then you think she's rocking a U2 poster?
No, she would have
come on,
a movie poster. Like a horror movie.
Yeah, something. But a U2, she's not into U2. Shout out to Bono, though. I know he's a listener.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, Bono.
Yeah.
We appreciate your patronage.
Did you want to go over the rules? Because those are numbers.
I have it here. I just wanted to make sure it was okay with you and with the listeners.
I was looking, because we've been doing the rules in the number categories, so I want to hear them.
All right, I have them. It's so funny. We might share half a brain, but so the rules, in keeping with the traditions set in the previous films, as well as keeping with the film's theme of remakes, which I think is cool. The rules of this movie are as follows.
Yeah.
Don't F with the original, according to Sydney.
Love it.
And I love when she delivers that line. It's really good.
And that's probably the line the one reviewer was talking about earlier in the show. But love that line. Because once again, going into this, I thought this might be the end. We were going to see these guys. And there's a new cast taking over.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. I was like, okay, many people are going to die. I thought they were going to die in the third one because the rules were, anyone's game for getting killed. And then we've got new cast. I thought the exact same thing. So
nice.
Number 2, you have to be gay in order to survive.
I don't know.
We'll talk about that in part 2.
Is that awkward or puzzles?
Yeah. Number 3, police officers will always die in horror movies except for Bruce Willis. Especially if they are near retirement, better looking than the other person, or have a newborn baby on the way.
I think that checks out.
Yeah, I mean, they're a direct enemy to Ghostface. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't want cops. He doesn't want cops around, or she, or they.
Gotta get rid of them.
Yeah.
Anthony Anderson. Ooh.
Oh man, Anthony Anderson. He made me laugh so much. He just makes me laugh. Just his face and how he just talks. It's really good.
Yeah, love the Bruce Willis reference.
Number 4, the original ending is the false ending in a remake. I'm trying to think. Yeah. Number 5, the last one, is the killer is always right behind you.
Yeah.
I mean, can we not just? You need a gun. Always carry a gun.
Yeah, Sydney's got no guns in this one.
She had the double gun in 3.
Yeah.
Like, give me some guns.
And as you talked about, get a panic room.
Get a panic room. Get some bear spray. Like, what's the
Pepper spray?
Pepper spray. Yeah. Give me some pepper spray. Give me a rape whistle. Give me like a air horn or something, dude.
But like you've been saying it all along these podcasts, where if you're friends with Sydney Prescott, like rule number 1, don't be friends with her.
Yeah.
Because you're in trouble.
As soon as you hear, "Oh, nice to meet you. What's your name?" Sydney, run.
Yeah.
Just turn around and run.
Her cousin's friends are calling her like the Angel of Death, the Grim Reaper.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Stay away.
Any other? No, there's no other rules. That's it. There's 5 for the movie. So I guess this brings us to our last number, which is body count.
Ooh.
I'm not going to reveal the deaths, but I am going to say the number.
Is it like 15?
Oh, that's pretty good, dude. It's 14.
All right.
But I think you're going to be mad at me because it says here 11 in the main movie and 3 in the opening sequence. So technically you could say that those 3 aren't kills, but they are, but they're not.
I get what you're saying.
I don't want to say too much, but
I would count them.
Okay, so 14, which is good because we're ironically in Scream 4, and there's more than. Okay, and I have an extra stat for you.
Ooh.
And I know you hate this, but I'm including Maureen Prescott's death. So
okay.
How many total body count for the series so far we got with Maureen's death?
Yeah. Like 40.
That's pretty good. 43.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're stacking bodies.
We're stacking on stacks.
The bodies to the floor.
Yeah.
Any other things we need to talk about before we close? Because we're going to get into many things in part 2 next week. Spoilers, our beefs, puzzles.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear your puzzles and beefs. And overall, though, I'm glad you liked it. I like it. I think Scream 4 is really well done. But I'm excited. I have some questions.
I mean, for me, this is just for you, not for no one else cares. But I just need to trust you more. When you say you should be watching this or you check this out.
I mean, I've tried to get you on the screens for years.
Listen, I'm repenting.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I got to trust you.
Well, this is my gift because you gave me the Daniel Craig Bonds.
Oh, man.
Last year. So,
hey, and shout out to our show about Bond. What an amazing tribute to Daniel Craig. I'm still very worried about what Amazon's going to do with the new Bond.
Yeah.
And I'm not holding my breath.
Well, that's why we're on the Scream Ghostface train, and we got 7 in a couple weeks. So
yeah, which we're gonna go see in the theaters, which is gonna be dope. All right, at this point, there may be spoilers up ahead. So go watch this and then come back next week and join us for our breakdown of Horror on Horror on Horror on Horror from 2011. I'm on the social medias. I dare you to message the great Popcorn Priest at Popcorn Priest. I love movies and would love it if you'd share the love. Share this with the movie lover in your life for the cost of a street taco. I changed it. You can help the pop because that's pretty close. The street taco is about how much you could donate, and it would be dope. So,
And they're good.
and they're delicious. Support my movie addiction and allow me to keep giving you these labor of love reviews by visiting patreon.com/popcorn priest. Lastly, the easiest way to support the show and the most free is like and subscribe and give us a 5-star review. Easier than getting a 4th Scream movie made, apparently.
Yeah, or a 5th.
Or a 5th. As always, thanks for listening, and thanks to my special guest. I'm not really from Woodsboro, JJ.
Thanks for having me. Excited to get into part 2.
Yeah. Join us next week for part 2 of what is going on in this movie, bro, from 2011. We'll see you guys next week.